What is going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video. Today is happy Thursday. I had to go ahead and check the time, man, or the what is it called? Not the time, the day, because I've been really lost, man. Like literally ever since Sunday. I thought Sunday was Monday. I have been getting all my days confused. So happy Thursday to all of you, or Friday, depending on the time you're watching this today. Hope all of you are having a wonderful day, had a great day, had an amazing morning, or having an amazing night, or good afternoon, good morning. I know all of you watch worldwide, so there's really no telling at what time you're really watching this video, but go ahead and do me a huge favor by smashing that like button for me. And let me go ahead and start to pull out my my tablet here so I can go ahead and get all the comments that are going live. And let me go ahead and check if we are officially live. So give me 1 second. In the meantime, hopefully all the audio is good. Hey, Happy, how's it going? Welcome. Good afternoon, good morning. Glad to have you here. Smash that like button for me, everyone. So in the meantime, right now we're going to be talking about why I'm bullish on Bitcoin. You know, my stance with Bitcoin. I've been really bearish, guys. I think I've probably been like the least, I don't want to say bullish person, but I really have. I've been really bearish with this whole entire crypto market. I've been talking about, you know, the worst case scenarios, what we could be expecting, and to not be celebrating, and to all of a sudden be excited about a 40K Bitcoin incoming. It's something you definitely do not want to go ahead and miss out. So if you are currently watching this video and if you are not a trader of Bitcoin, always remember that this does pertain a lot to you. And if you are a holder of Wall Street memes and you are now just entering the stream, or you've been a holder, I am going to be doing some quick updates onto Wall Street memes, what is going on. I've been getting a lot of your guys' feedback, and I know a lot of you haven't been too happy with what I've been giving you. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm going to give you my opinion, whether you like it or not. I know sometimes, unfortunately, because of, you know, we're in a content creation space, you know, certain things do get more views and more likes and more intentions. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and say what my opinion is and what I truly believe is going on in the market, whether you believe it or not. But hey, Ferris, how's it going, man? Glad to go ahead and have you here. Welcome back, John. How are you doing? I'm doing good today, man. I'm doing really good. I mean, I'm very bullish on crypto right now overall. You know, I haven't been bullish whatsoever. If you've been tuned in for a while, I've actually been really bearish, man. I've been like the most bearish person ever, I think, in this whole entire thing of crypto. I've been mentioning how we will be bullish in the longer term, but as far as short term, I've been like the most bearish person ever. And you can actually go back to like a lot of my videos. Yeah, a lot of them are clickbait, man. You have to understand, I have to use clickbait when it comes to a lot of this. You know, I have to go ahead and use clickbait when it comes to a lot of this, because unfortunately just people don't care. If I go ahead and put the truth out there and I tell you what's going to happen, people are not going to care. You know what I mean? That's like the sad reality of the truth. Like, I need to use sometimes clickbait in order to go ahead and get your attention, in order to be aware. Like, a lot of people have been complaining about how I've been talking about Wall Street memes dumping. You know, I've been telling you my overlook since the beginning, and what we've been seeing in the charts, it doesn't look too good, nor does it look bad. But if we were supposed to have an explosive rally going, we should have already been popping up, right? We're still not in a bearish scenario. We're still neutral, and this is the reason why I'm not longing or shorting this market right now. I'm patiently waiting for my opportunity, but I've been really bearish, and I wouldn't be surprised if we do see Wall Street memes dump all the way down below the 2 cent. And then I'm gonna be like, hey guys, like, look, I told you all around, like, yeah, I've been telling you because of this reason, but unfortunately that's the space that we're in. You know what I mean? I have to go ahead and do clickbait titles to go ahead and get people's attention, to go ahead and say what I truly need to say. But at the end of the day, like I mentioned, we do stay neutral in this market, whether it goes up or down. We're here to make money, guys, and I hope all of you are here to make money as well. So obviously, go ahead and take all of this with a grain of salt. None of this is financial advice, it's solely my opinion, and it's really one of the ways to go ahead and get an outlook of the overall market, right? So if you actually go back to my videos, I've been really bearish in the crypto market. I don't think I've been bullish until literally just the last couple of days, and I've been talking about this 30K Bitcoin rally. And I was really bearish right here again, but in the meantime, like, I've been really bullish these last couple of days, like literally the last 9 days. I've been actually quite bullish, and today is actually going to go ahead and justify for that scenario. Obviously, it could go ahead and go back and really shoot me back in the leg, but overall, in my opinion, I think the markets are looking good. There's nothing to really go ahead and start panicking about, and you know, I'm the kind of person that will tell you whether you want to hear it or not. You know what I mean? For me personally, I think this is probably like the most bullish we've been in Bitcoin literally the last couple days. I was really bearish. Let me go ahead and point it out for you real quick. I've been really bearish around literally right here. I was bearish all of right here, and then my stance literally began to change around this area right here. And it's all about adopting, right? So if that's something you're interested in, like I mentioned, Bitcoin does have a lot of influence, unfortunately, for the markets, whether it's meme coins, whether it's the whole entire crypto sector, altcoins. It does have a lot of influence. So we will be talking about Bitcoin heading to $40,000. You know, we've been having long discussions about that even at $40,000 Bitcoin doesn't mean we are in a bullish rally. It just means that we're having some bullish momentum coming in to go ahead and get closer to that bullish rally, right? And like I mentioned, I think a bull run is going to happen in a year and a half. I'm still bearish short term. Long term, I'm really bullish. And right now, I'm telling you that I'm bullish short term on Bitcoin. And I haven't been this bullish in a while. I have been saying about it in the last couple of 9 days, but today I think kind of has given me a confirmation as to why we should be a little bit more bullish in the market and what we could be expecting with meme tokens as well moving forward. So if this is the kind of information you want to go ahead and learn, which I suggest all of you, you know, it's all about making money in the upside and the downside. It doesn't matter whether a token goes up or down. You can make money in a red and in a green market. So always keep that in mind. And obviously, most importantly, go ahead and comment down below another project that you do want me to go ahead and talk about. I do have one on my watch list. You know how I haven't been bullish on meme tokens, like even though this channel has been like a meme token, like it's the way my channel grew. I've been actually really bearish with meme tokens, and I actually have a meme token that I want to talk about. I'm not associated or sponsored. I'm actually thinking about actually buying this token. It looks like the pre-sale ends in about 3 hours, so I will be cutting the stream soon because I am quite bullish, and I'm going to go ahead and give you the indicators as to why. So you definitely do not want to go ahead and miss this out. Most importantly, I want you to go ahead and comment down your opinions and let me know what you think. Are you positive, negative? Do you believe in what I'm saying? Do you don't? Like I said, I welcome all feedback. I really don't care. I want to go ahead and hear your opinion, and comment down below any other project you want to go ahead and show me, right? Show me your projects. And I hope you're having a wonderful day today, Ferris. Let me know what you got going on, man. Are you still holding on to Wall Street memes? Have you been selling? Have you been taking profits? Or are you still holding on to go ahead and see? So there's a few things I want to talk about Wall Street memes. And I know the title of this video is 40K Bitcoin, right? If you don't hold on to Bitcoin, I don't hold on to Bitcoin, bro. I don't. I trade Bitcoin here and there. I'm not in a position right now, but I'm in other positions that are related to Bitcoin. And I'm also, you know, entering into these meme tokens. So like I mentioned, even though you are not a trader of Bitcoin or you don't hold on to Bitcoin, I don't hold on to any Bitcoin. The only Bitcoin I hold on to is Bitcoin Cash. It's the only Bitcoin I truly believe in, and it is not that much. You know my stance in the market. I've been as neutral as possible, and I really do suggest all of you to go ahead and understand these markets, because you won't be, you know, hoping and praying and being all nervous going to sleep thinking of like what your freaking damn meme token's gonna do, if it's gonna pump or dump, right? You could go ahead and take advantage of both markets. And talking about taking advantage of both markets, we are partnered up with MEXC, where you could go ahead and get all the way up to $20,000 in sign-up bonuses. Use my MEXC link down below, which I will be posting right now. You could go ahead and leverage trade a lot of these tokens, Wall Street memes itself, all the way up to 10x, and a lot of these tokens all the way up to 200x is my preferred platform that I use. No KYC, and literally takes less than 3 seconds to go ahead and create an account. So let me go ahead and provide that link down below. Like I mentioned, it does help support the channel. A lot of you have been telling me to go ahead and have some sort of tip jar or tip wallet for you to go ahead and tip me. Like I said, guys, really the way you help me with this channel is by smashing the like button for me. Even signing up for MEXC. I don't get paid unless you trade. So obviously my goal would be to encourage all of you to trade, just full on transparency. But when you do go ahead and create an account, it does show that you are showing support to my channel. So go ahead and use my link down below that I just provided. And let me know down below if the music is a little too loud. I have noticed my last couple streams, my freaking music has been freaking annoying, bro. Like I've been like almost losing my mind. I'm like, dude, this freaking music is annoying. So I've been changing it up. Let me know. It's all about growth. So let's go ahead and talk about Wall Street memes, right? Because in reality, a lot of you are holders. I was looking back into the channel. I've been asking a few questions back and forth, and actually, believe it or not, I have gotten some new subscribers because of, you know, talking about Wall Street memes, diversifying a little bit. Overall, I've been losing a lot of subscribers because people don't like the content that I've been pushing. But it's okay, right? You're not going to go ahead and satisfy everybody. But I actually asked some questions to the community. This is not the full-on community voting, but I mentioned, are you guys buying Wall Street memes token? I have over 33% of you that say no, and 33% of you that say yes, and 67% of you that say no. And I said, do you think we are entering a bullish rally? And about 71% of you say yes. So you guys are feeling bullish just like I am as well. You know how, like, I'm probably the biggest bear ever. So we're going to go ahead and analyze what I think about Wall Street memes, see any indicators that I see that are good or bad. And also, I do believe they are going to be getting listed on a... They're going to be unlocking futures trading on OKX, and that is some massive news, guys. So if you're a holder of Wall Street memes, go ahead and make sure to smash that like button for me. Comment down below what you are doing with your position. I've been talking to a lot of you. Some of you told me that you guys are completely sold out of your position. You have sold about 50 to 80% of your position. You have a little moon bag. Let me know down below. Interact with the chat, like I said. To go ahead and let other people know about your opinions. You know, people would like to go ahead and know, so I really do encourage all of you to go ahead and comment down below. But talking about Wall Street memes, we're going to go ahead and start off with a total market cap of $99.06 million. At the all-time high that I saw, it was around 150 to 170 million market cap, if I'm not mistaken. Total liquidity of 484,000 with total holders of 35.79 thousand. So let's go ahead and see if we have seen an increase of holders. So it looks like we have been getting an increase of holders, quite a few holders actually. So we were at 34,000. Wait, yesterday was Wednesday. 35,443. So we got a little bit over 400 more holders. So that's a pretty good sign, right? That's a pretty good sign. That means people are believing in this project and are either claiming or buying their tokens. With a total volume of a 24-hour volume at 293,000, which in my opinion, it's not good, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. A total volume of this kind with this kind of market cap does not impress me. But then again, you have to keep in mind that this token is mostly being traded on a centralized exchange, and we could go ahead and see that if you go ahead and head over to the contract, copy their contract address, and head over to CoinMarketCap. This is a way you could go ahead and see where the projects are being listed and where you could actually go ahead and buy the exchanges at, right? So now we go ahead and head over right here where it says search, and we go ahead and paste our address. That is a wrong link. Okay, so it looked like it pasted an address, a different kind of address. So let's go right here, copy. You're gonna paste it right here in the search, and you're going to search it, all right? And it's going to show you where the token is being traded. And if you actually go ahead and head right here, it tells you right here, Wall Street memes markets, centralized and decentralized, spot, perpetual, and futures trading. And it tells you the kind of volume that we're seeing when you head over to CoinMarketCap. And you can do this pretty much with any other project. So even though I did talk about, you know, the volume being low, that's on a decentralized platform, guys. Keep in mind that we do see right here on HTX with over $20 million of 24-hour volume. OKX right here at 8 million, which is like the lowest, surprisingly. Gate.io at 500,000, and MEXC at 3 million, and LBank at 488,000 of volume. So we're actually going to go ahead and get listed on perpetual trading on OKX, which means you're going to go ahead and be allowing leverage trading, which, you know how bearish I've been, guys. I've been really bearish with leverage trading when it comes to tokens like this, because we analyze that every time a meme token gets literally listed on one of these exchanges, whether it's OKX, whether it's LBank, whether it's MEXC, we've always noticed a trend that they typically only pump for the first couple minutes, and then they dump like massively. They dump like literally like 50 to 80% of the token dies. And this is the reason why I've been saying that I've been really bearish with a lot with meme tokens in general, and especially Wall Street memes allowing futures trading, because I believe there will be a lot of manipulation, right? But with that being said, I've been saying, even though I've been quite bearish, it could probably be like literally like the AMC and GameStop of crypto, because I got liquidated out of my position, and that's the kind of volatility that we've been seeing in the market. We've literally been seeing a lot of volatility in the market. We see these massive wicks, people getting liquidated left and right, shorts are getting hammered, man. I got liquidated out of my position. As you can go ahead and see, I was actually up on my Wall Street memes position, 92% on a short when I actually went live shorting this, and you actually saw this, I believe. where I showed you my position, and I was up in profits, right? I thought I was going to dump more when staking and the new exchanges released, but I was wrong. I got liquidated. I got literally liquidated when we began to see this volume, and I got liquidated literally right here. And this is the reason why I'm telling you, be very, very careful whether you're longing or shorting this market, because right now it's just pure liquidity grabs. You know, a lot of people are getting wrecked. If you are, you know, leverage trading right now, we really don't know what's going to be going on. And I do think that even though I believe it's going to dump down even further, in my opinion, I do think that if there is a lot of people thinking the same way that I'm thinking, and they're allowing, there's a lot of other people that are bullish, I do think that a short squeeze could be going on, which could be something very, very similar to the GameStop and the AMC squeeze. You know, maybe that's where they do push to the $1. You know, it'll be like one of the freaking craziest things that happen. Like I mentioned, I'm cheering on for Wall Street memes regardless whether I'm bearish or not, because if Wall Street memes pumps, in my opinion, I think it's going to open up meme coin season, and especially with this other token right here that I'm going to be talking about very, very shortly. But I'm actually really bearish when it comes to a lot of these pre-sales, right? I've noticed some sort of trend that a lot of these pre-sales promise you the freaking world, and they usually dump typically like literally as soon as they go live, right? So I do have to go ahead and give it to Wall Street memes that like literally as soon as they unlocked, they did dump about like probably they went live around 4 cents, and then it dumped all the way as low as 3 cents, so not that much. I think that you would say ideally like what, 30% dump. But you've been seeing it recover, and I know a lot of you have been taking profits. So what I want to go ahead and pretty much say is just be very, very careful whether you're longing or shorting this market with liquidity, because I do think that even though it does look quite bearish in my opinion, that if we were going to have some sort of squeeze to the upside, we should have already broken out, right? But the good thing about this, guys, I know I've been telling you all the negative parts of things, but let me go ahead and tell you the positive, right? So if you are a holder of Wall Street memes, one positive thing about this is that we have actually been respecting the support area pretty nicely, right? So the Asian markets do open up in a couple hours. I would say ideally in the next 3 hours. How's it going, Tillery? How's it going, bro? Welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful day today, bro. How was work? You're still working? But anyways, what I was saying is it's been holding on support pretty nicely, right? So the support has been there. Volume is not where we want it to be. Realistically, we would like to go ahead and see an increase of volume, but like I mentioned, when we start to see these kind of liquidity grabs right here, these wicks just pushing to the upside like this randomly, that tells us that there's a lot of people getting stopped out or getting liquidated. Like for me, for example, I inserted a short right here and I ended up getting liquidated on this wick right here. So you have to be very careful. Even though this should have dumped down even further, it just didn't. The market is going to do what it wants to do, right? Maybe the market does dump to the area that I was believing, which was down here, but it's probably not going to happen until later on. Or maybe it doesn't even dump. Maybe it's a fake out for the bears to go ahead and make them think that it's going to dump down even lower, and it creates a short squeeze, pushing to the upside and breaking that target area that I said at the 12 cents. So right now, in the meantime, even though I'm bearish on Wall Street memes, I'm here to make money, guys. I'm here to trade. I trade the markets, whether it goes up, whether it goes down. I freaking long the markets, I short the markets. To me, it doesn't matter. You know, I don't care if the market goes up or down, because I make money off this kind of volatility. I mean, look at this. I go long, then I short shit. It doesn't mean I'm bearish against a token, right? When you're a trader, you don't care if the token goes up or down. You're just here to make money. And I hope all of you have that kind of mentality moving forward when it comes to cryptocurrencies, is that whenever you're in profit when it comes to a lot of these meme tokens especially, or even a trade with this kind of volatility, I would suggest you, obviously not financial advice, to go ahead and take profits, guys. Don't marry the bags. Don't marry the freaking community telling you that to diamond bag forever and to never sell and to never see the freaking damn token recover. You know how many kind of communities I've gotten into like that tell you and promise you the whole freaking world just to go ahead and see the token dump down all the way down to zero or do a rug pull on you? It's like you have to be very careful in this space, right? There's a lot of things going on in the background, guys, that a lot of you don't understand or know, because you're in the other end of the field, right? You're not in this kind of field where the field that I'm in, right? The field that I'm in the back. I'm in the back end, so I really know how a lot of things work. You know, a lot of people get paid to go ahead and shill a lot of these tokens. They get paid to go ahead and talk about these tokens. Some of them get team tokens, and this is the reason why sometimes some influencers talk about a token. Yeah, it might pump temporary, but by the time the video comes out, whatever the case is, you're the one left holding the bag because the influencer you're watching is selling the token on you, right? And I don't want you to have that kind of mentality. I want you to go ahead and be aware of how to go ahead and capitalize in this market, whether a developer decides to go ahead and pump the project or not, right? You can make money both ways. Same thing with meme coins. Meme coins are more than gambles, right? So when you're entering a lot of these meme tokens, enter with the mentality that you're gambling like in the casino, right? Don't expect the most. Like if you're going to the casino, you don't go to Vegas thinking I'm gonna become a millionaire tonight, right? You don't come out with that mentality, and you shouldn't have that same mentality when it comes to trading or even trading or investing into meme tokens. You know how bearish I've been on meme tokens, but to me, I understand that meme tokens give you the ability and the opportunity to make a boatload of money. I know a lot of you that have been telling me, hey John, look at this token, look at this token. I missed out on a lot of those tokens, and you guys made a lot of money. You guys are made 3-5x's. I know I'm talking to a few of you on Twitter that DM me and tell me about these projects that you're in, and I miss out. Sometimes I read the message a little too late and the project already freaking 10x. There's money to be made, man. There's money to be made. You just have to go ahead and go in with the goal of what you're trying to go ahead and do. Are you going to go ahead and diamond hand a project because of the community, or are you going to be here really to make money, buy the token, believe in the token, run up with the hype, and then take profits, right? You have to ask yourself, what person do you want to be? You want to be the person making money every time a new meme token comes out and you're being consistent? Yeah, it doesn't mean you won't get rug pull or you will lose money. That's just part of the game, especially when you're trading shit coins. Or do you want to be the person that jumps into 20 different projects and always listens to what the developers have to say and promise you the whole damn freaking world just for the project to dump? You have to ask yourself, what kind of person do you want to be, right? And I hope all of you answer that question by saying, you know what, John, I want to make money in this space. Because I've been wrecked, man. I've been wrecked. I've been in this space for a while, and I've been trading stocks and options for a while, for a long time, since 2017. So I have a little bit over 5 years of experience that I've been trading in the stock market, and then I moved that transition into the crypto market last bull run, and I got wrecked a lot even then. Imagine, I got wrecked still even knowing how to read charts, because it's a whole different ballgame, guys. It's a whole different kind of mentality. It's a whole different psychology game when it comes to a lot of this, and I'm testing strategies every day. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm the freaking best trader. I could go ahead and tell you that I'm pretty knowledgeable in the areas that I could go ahead and call out. But I think overall, I'm the type of person to go ahead and say that I know when to admit when I'm right or wrong, right? So like if I'm wrong, I'm okay taking the L and moving forward, because that's what trading is all about. Trading is all about how many times you can go ahead and minimize your losses. You're going to lose. This is a 50-50 coin flip, man. Think about it. It's a 50-50 coin flip that you know whether a project's going to go up or down unless you have insider information. But at the end of the day, you don't know whether Bitcoin's going to go to $40,000 or it's going to go to $10,000. And that's the reality of the truth. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody really knows the reality of the market. No one knows. We're just all predicting here, literally making predictions, hoping that we hit it big. and we come out in the right end. That's really what the reality of the things are. Tillery, how's it going? He says at work, headed to the shop, then the barber. Nice, bro. Nice. I gotta be getting a haircut soon, man. But right now I'm just growing out my hair a little bit because I've been dyeing my hair every day, man. I have to. Honestly, when it comes to hair, guys, like I never thought it was like such a hassle. I thought you just go get your hair colored and that's it, but honestly it's a lot of maintenance that I never knew. You know what I mean? It's like you guys seen my hair like 4 different colors literally these last couple months. How's it going, Ryan? Hope you're having a wonderful day today, bro. Hope you're having a great day. But yeah, everybody, go ahead and give me a follow on Twitter, altcoin John. Go ahead and feel free to message me. I try to go ahead and reply to every one of you. I literally have very close conversations with a lot of you, because for me personally, when it comes to having this platform, I really appreciate all of you, always tuning in, listening to Crazy John's talks. Maybe that'd be like some sort of series moving forward. But the way I look at this, man, it's really a way to communicate to one another, but overall is to go ahead and build that kind of foundation, right? I wish I knew everything that I know today. I would have been like a freaking beast when it came to trading, right? Like if I knew everything that I know today, that took me years to learn and understand, and I'm still learning till this day, guys. Like I literally, on my free time, I go on YouTube and I watch certain patterns. I try out different strategies. I analyze how tokens move. I analyze how people react to the market, right? And there's a lot of factors when it comes to this, but at the end of the day, trading is very, very simple. People overcomplicate it, in my opinion. And talking about that, before I go off a topic, talking about Wall Street memes and talking about how simple things are, we're going to keep it very simple, and I'm going to go ahead and show you that right now, right? I did mention that this looked like some sort of bull flag pattern forming. We were waiting for some sort of a breakdown either to the upside or to the downside. You're like, damn, John, that really helps me make my decision, right? Well, I really don't know, man. There's a lot of factors right now. Like I mentioned, volume's not looking too well. This wick looks like maybe it liquidated a lot of shorts. People are short right now because we've been getting a lot of bearish momentum, and it's been since over here. You know, if Wall Street memes was supposed to go ahead and trend up, we should have already trend up, honestly. But let's go ahead and do the benefit of the doubt, right? We've been holding on support very, very nicely. So as long as we continue to hold this support, we might go ahead and see it push one more time, maybe continue to like get tighter and tighter and tighter before it decides to, you know, moon to the upside or to the downside. But this is not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. And I did mention that, especially right now, that they're unlocking leverage trading right now for OKX. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. To me personally, I think it's a bad thing because that means there's more manipulation, right? But like I said, if we don't go ahead and see this day, at least with some sort of movement by the end of the week, whether it's the upside, then we could go ahead and say safely that we will go ahead and drop to the downside, unfortunately. And then maybe we're going to go ahead and see where the next area of support is. But overall, it's not looking too good. Like I mentioned, that's on the 4 hourly. Let's go ahead and take a look on the 1 hourly, and maybe we're getting some sort of more bullish momentum coming in. And it's the same thing right here. We retested it right here, but this is with, you know, fake out volatility. There's shorts getting squeezed out that ended up pushing the price to the upside. So realistically, in order to go ahead and see Wall Street memes pump to that 12-cent target or even the dollar target, we first need to go ahead and focus on breaking above the 6-cent area. We want to go ahead and see a break above it, more than likely hold this area if we are bullish, and then to the next leg up with some sort of, you know, staircase effect. If we don't, and we continue to go ahead and trend down with no really momentum, because right now what we need, guys, we need momentum. It doesn't matter what you want, what we want. What we need is we need momentum, which means we need buying pressure coming in. And we're going to be getting that unlock soon, very, very soon with the Wall Street memes. Let me go ahead and refresh my, we'll do it right now. But looking at the 4 hourly, we could go ahead and see right here that it's not looking too well, but I won't be bearish until we see a break below here. So more than likely on the bearish scenario, this is what I think is going to happen. I think that this is its high that it was able to do, in my opinion. And if we don't go ahead and continue to push to the upside, we might even see it push slightly to the upside and then dump down. That's what I think. But ideally, honestly, right now, based on this 4 hourly that we're not seeing too much movement, we're going to see how it closes, especially when the Asian market goes live. We're going to go ahead and see if it has enough momentum to push it to the upside. But more than likely, I think we're going to go ahead and lose that support and probably start looking for the next area of support, which is around this area right here. This is what I think is going to happen. And if we do go ahead and lose this area of support, then I'm more than likely probably going to go ahead and go short. But like I said, I'm just here to make money. Until I see an opportunity to long this market or short it, then I'm going to go ahead and do that. And the platform that I'm going to be using is MEXC. You don't have to use it, but like I mentioned, it does help support the channel. And most importantly, we are giving all the way up to $20,000 in sign-up bonuses. No KYC, and literally takes less than 3 seconds to create an account. I literally have like probably 4 MEXC accounts, and I'm just cash ready right now, guys. I'm cash ready. I'm just USDT on the side, analyzing the markets. I do have a few options. I'm trading a little bit of options right now, retesting everything, getting my mind back up and running, because I do have that course that I do have coming up. I know I've been lagging, guys. I apologize. I was sick, like literally I got sick again, so I'm barely now recovering. And I will be working on that over this week and this weekend, so I could go ahead and be releasing my free course on how to go ahead and leverage trade on MEXC. And I do encourage all of you, go ahead and join my Discord, my free Discord. Right now, my goal is to go ahead and focus on the free version because I want to provide you as much value as possible, right? Because that's my goal here. I want to go ahead and really build a very tight foundation. That's my goal with all of you, is to go ahead and build that kind of relationship where you could go ahead and message me on Twitter or even Discord, and we could go ahead and meet up weekly on Discord, where we can have a little bit more of a deeper conversation that I can't have here on YouTube, right? We really can't do too much. At least on Discord, we could go ahead and hop on, video chat, talk. We could go ahead and have some sort of engagement going there, right? But right now, we are seeing the market cap dump. Ideally, we would like to go ahead and stay, at least on this one, we would like to go ahead and see the market cap above 100 million market cap. I think if we do go ahead and fall below 95 to 80 million, it's not going to look too good, and it does mean that this is going to be dumping. And just be very, very careful. That's all I'm saying. I don't know where it's going to go, if it's going to go up, if it's going to go down. I don't know. Nobody knows in reality. Time will tell, and literally we have, by the end of the week, by Friday or Saturday, if you want to say, to go ahead and really find out what's going to happen in the market. But honestly, we should have an answer by tomorrow. By tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and have an answer if this is going to pump, and if I was right on my analysis to being bearish, or was I incorrect and this thing's going to straight up moon. And regardless of the fact, I'm going to be cheering on, because one, I'm not in a position right now. Two, if this thing pumps, that means we're going to have some sort of meme coin season starting. So that's something that I'm looking forward to, and I'm very, very excited. And the other thing is, yeah, I think those are the only two indicators. So it's really, at the end of the day, I really don't care what happens to this token. If it goes up, it benefits me in the way that meme coin season starts, so there's going to be more money to be made. I'm going to trade this, and if it doesn't, then I'm still going to make money regardless on the way down. So to me, it doesn't really matter, right? Whether it goes up or down. Like I've been mentioning, this is a very volatile market. None of what we're seeing right now really surprises me. It's something what we've been talking about every day. We've been analyzing Bitcoin and the DXY, and there's actually a lot of things going on in the DXY right now that you have to be paying very, very close attention to. And the reason why, I think, in my opinion, we could be entering some sort of bullish momentum with both Wall Street memes, meme coins, and Bitcoin overall. So you definitely do not want to go ahead and miss this. BNB Smart Chain. Hey, what's up, Tillery? What does that mean? BNB Smart Chain. You want me to do TA on BNB? Is that what you mean? I love BNB, man. I've been very, very bullish on BNB. I know a lot of people have been bearish with Binance potentially collapsing. We're going to go ahead and see where things go from that. I don't think it's going to happen, but at the end of the day, we never know, right? So let's go ahead and talk about the DXY, right? For all those that don't understand, the DXY typically, you should know by now, but for all those that will be tuning in that are brand new to the channel, the DXY typically works every time the DXY goes down. Bitcoin usually tends to go up. Every time the DXY goes up, Bitcoin tends to go down. There is some sort of a correlation to there. It's not always 100% accurate, so you definitely do not want to be relying on that. And that's definitely an indicator that we have going on today, right? We did see Bitcoin make new highs. I'm not sure if they're all-time highs or previous all-time highs, but I do know that when I saw the charts, we were at $20-something $8,000, and we're still very healthy and bullish, right? But looking at the DXY, you want me to do TA on BNB? All right, for sure, bro. We'll do some TA on BNB right now. Looking at the DXY, this is definitely going to go ahead and pertain a lot to BNB and what we could expect with BNB. So let's go ahead and talk about the DXY. Once we analyze the DXY, we're going to go ahead and take a look at BNB, see what we could be expecting from BNB, and then we could go ahead and come up with a better analysis. Like I said, a lot of people don't use this information to rely on, and this is something that we have to our advantage, in my opinion, that we're able to go ahead and understand both sides of the markets. and I think that's one of the most bullish things in my opinion. So looking at the DXY, typically, you know how I've been saying how I've been really bullish on the DXY, and I've been mentioning how we will be approaching that 108 area, but literally these last couple days I've noticed when I zoomed out on the charts, when I zoomed out and I pulled out my indicator, the RSI, I've noticed that on the RSI, every time the DXY goes to these overbought territories, it usually tends to go ahead and dump. And we see that right here. We see that right here as well. We see it right here. We see it right here. And then we just approached it right now. So we are finally at the overbought territory, which overall doesn't mean the bull run has started, but it does mean some bullish momentum will be going on moving forward. And this is what I think is going to happen with the DXY in my opinion. I do think that the DXY is going to go ahead and dump down to the 105 area, retest potentially the 106 before having the next leg all the way down to this area at the 103. It doesn't mean that the DXY is not going to go ahead and continue to have the run to the 108. I do think we still could go ahead and approach the 108 mark. So realistically, we could just probably go down right here, maybe even tomorrow. This might be the only leg down and we might break above it before crashing down. So you have to be very careful. So that means that we do have by the end of the week to really go ahead and get a better understanding of what Bitcoin's going to do. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Is it a real rally? Is it a fake rally? I know a lot of people have been bullish, but now that Bitcoin is not doing what it's doing, people are freaking out, right? People are now bearish all of a sudden. I'm bullish. One thing that I've learned is that typically when people like retail are bullish, be bearish, and when retail's bearish, be bullish. And it seems like right now retail is really bearish and I'm bullish. Why? Because I was bearish the whole entire time when people were bullish, and now that people are bullish, now that I'm bullish, people are bearish. So you want to always go in with that approach, and that's how you understand what the market of the sentiment is going on, because we understand what we're looking at, right? So with DXY, if this does happen, that does mean that we will go ahead and see Bitcoin approaching to that 30K area. And obviously we do go ahead and lose the supports around the 103 and below. We will go ahead and see 40K. It doesn't mean that the DXY can't just go ahead and pump from here to the 107 or approaching the 108 and then dumping the next coming days. Like I said, I don't know. Nobody knows. We're just going to go ahead and see. Typically, we always have 2 to 3 days on the DXY that takes a dump. So maybe this is the time it loses support and we have some sort of bullish market coming in. But I do think that Bitcoin is getting close to making a new breakout one more time, and I do think we could be approaching that 108. So now let's go ahead and take that 29K. So now let's go ahead and take a look at BNB, and we'll go ahead and revisit this chart one more time in a little bit. Just give us a second. Let's go ahead and take a look at BNB right now. So right now I'm taking a look at BNB on the MEXC perpetual. That's what I'm looking at. If you want to go ahead and trade that on MEXC, currently right now with this indicator that we have, which is a smart money concept, usually gives you an indicator of how the market's doing. For me personally, when I see this kind of movement, I don't feel too confident in the market, right? When it's moving kind of this sideways action, because in reality we really don't know if it's going to go up or if it's going to go ahead and go down. So for me personally, I don't like seeing this kind of movement when it's not really doing too much. This is on the daily, and with the smart money concept, we do see that this is usually a selling area. There's some selling pressure right there. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do go ahead and see BNB drop down below to the areas of around 100. But in reality, we really don't know. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 4 hourly. Maybe we have a better chart on that. And looking at the 4 hourly as well, as you can go ahead and see, we're more than likely what's going to happen with BNB on the short term, that we are going to go ahead and maybe get some sort of bullish action. Actually, this is the area that would be selling it. It might go ahead and pump all the way up to $213 and then dump all the way down to the 106. And I think this is where a lot of the buying pressure comes in, and we're seeing this with the smart money concept. Like I mentioned, typically when you see these blue when you see these blue squares is usually an indicator that it's some buying pressure there, and usually when you see the red, you see it's a selling pressure. So if you could go ahead and go all the way back over here, we saw that when we entered this bullish indicator right here with the blue, we saw the market pump, and as soon as we approached that red, it began to sell off. So it does usually help. It's not 100% accurate. You shouldn't rely on indicators like this 100%. You need to go ahead and look for patterns, volume, check the RSI, see how the momentum of the market's doing. For example, like the DXY and Bitcoin. But I wouldn't be surprised if the DXY, sorry, not the DXY, BNB, the BNB even pumps up to the $213 area before dumping, or even pumping all the way up to 211 and then dumping all the way down potentially to the 206 before we have a bounce back up. And that might be an indicator of change in the rally, which kind of goes in with the DXY and everything that we're talking about with Bitcoin. So if you are trading if you are trading BNB right now, it could be a shorting opportunity in my opinion. Also have to be aware that on the on the RSI, we are almost approaching near, not close to, but we're near almost a oversold territory as well. So just keep an eye on your RSI if you are looking at this closely, looking to go ahead and enter a position. But for me personally, if I was to go ahead and enter a trade, I would be shorting BNB. I would be shorting BNB down to the 106 area, taking profits, because that is going to give us some sort of a massive pump to the upside in my opinion. And then we're going to go ahead and see a staircase up, making new all-time highs. So I do think that the BNB short term is bearish. It's a good shorting opportunity in my opinion. And because we are getting that bearish indicators right now on the 4 hourly at least, and on the daily. You know what I mean? The daily is not giving us really any confidence. It doesn't really tell us where it's going to go. But the 4 hourly, it kind of gives us a better idea that this is a time to go ahead and short. Obviously, none of this is financial advice, but it also depends on the chart that you're looking this on, right? Because did I say that correctly? Looking this on? No, I did not say that correct. Depends on the time frame you're watching the token on. I think that makes better sense. It's correct grammar, right? Because on the 1 hourly, you could see that this is a buying zone. So like I mentioned, we could go ahead and see that push to the upside on the 213, and I totally on the 4 hour chart. And then you're going to go ahead and see it bounce back, get rejected right here, and then follow back down to the 106 area, and potentially even go down as low as a 106.16. So like I said, even on the 1 hourly chart, it's telling us, it's giving us full-on indicator now right here on the 1 hourly chart that we are in a bearish trend. You see it just making lower lows every time. So we are in a bearish trend. So we just need to go ahead and see some sort of movement, and that movement will be pumping to the 213, dumping all the way down to the 107. It's going to have a quick buy up to the upside, and then I think that's going to be when the change of the trend of the market is going to happen, and we will be seeing BNB at the 230 and above. But if you want to trade BNB, this might be a time to go ahead and either buy the dips or short it. And obviously you can go ahead and take advantage of that by using my MEXC link down below. $20,000 in sign-up bonuses, no KYC, literally takes less than 3 seconds. You can go ahead and leverage trade all the way up to 200x on BNB as well. So great way to support the channel. But yeah, that would be a pretty good entry for BNB if you are looking to trade. Like I mentioned, 213 would be your buy if you want to go ahead and enter right now, or slowly jump in, because we could literally just dump all the way down. We don't know. That's kind of the thing when it comes to a lot of this. I could go ahead and say my price target for an entry could be the 213, but in reality, this thing could just dump, lose the support, and then dump all the way down and then turn back up. So you'll want to be very, very careful. For me personally, I like to go ahead and slowly add to my position all the way up. And if we do approach a 213 area or above, because it will happen with liquidity grabs, you put in a little bit more in your position, then let it ride all the way down. Take profits at around, you can go ahead and say safely 106, but if you want to play a safe, I would say the 108. Take profits around right here. Put your stop loss at, I would just put it at 220 just to be safe, because you will get liquidated. I'd put stop loss at 220 and stop loss at 220. Take profits at around 106, and we'll take profit at 106. stop loss at 220 or 218 if you want to be safe. So you won't get fully liquidated if it does happen or stopped out. And that would be kind of like a good little trade right there. That's a little temporary trade, like I said. That could be a day and a half trade, depends. But it's a nice little trade, you know. It's definitely giving us an indicator to go ahead and short this. But that's what's going on with BNB. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin now and see the overall structure of the market and as to the reason why I've been bullish. Now, like I mentioned, I repeat myself one more time, I've been actually really bearish when it comes to these markets of crypto overall, especially Bitcoin. I've been really bearish. My stance has been changing these last 9 days, but today I'm feeling bullish, guys. I'm feeling really bullish. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about that. Tillery says Vegas Inu token came through on Telegram, dropped a clip. VIT. So let me go ahead and see if I could pull out the clip if I have Telegram up right here. Yeah, of course, man. Of course. And then Vegas Inu is another token that I am looking to go ahead and get in, guys. I'm probably gonna throw in a few bucks as well. Let me see. Big pumps. Let's see. I wonder if I was even in the Telegram chat now that I realize. Oh yeah, I am right here. I gotta leave a lot of these Telegrams, bro. I just keep on getting added to these random freaking Telegrams. I don't use Telegram as much, but I do have some channels set up. But anyways, Vegas Inu, he said. So it looks like there was a poll right now that said, how ready are you for VIT tokens? Some people said not ready, don't have BNB loaded yet. 52% said born ready, which is a good sign right here. And some people don't know how to buy BNB. So that kind of gives you an indicator how some people still don't understand how to even use a decentralized platform. So for all those that are watching that don't know how to buy BNB, one of the best ways in my opinion is by using crypto.com. I believe most countries do allow you to trade on crypto.com, but most exchanges don't have Binance because of the whole entire BS with what is going on right now. It is one of the It is one of the ways to go ahead and be able to jump into this. But let's go ahead and see what other things are going on right now. There's a few tokens that I will be jumping into, guys. This is one of them, and this is because a YouTuber. So I guess this is the video. Looks like they got a cameo. Can I put the volume up, bro? Can you guys hear that? Hold on. Let me put down my music real quick, bro. Cause I can't hear Snapples. I can't hear Snapples, man.
Yeah, what's happening? It's your homeboy Ice Cube. Y'all know what it is, man. You know what I mean? Just giving y'all a little bit of game. That's all, spin game a little bit. You know, this got to do with investing and making money, man. Making money work for you, man. That's what it's all about, man. I hope you know how to do it. You know, I hope y'all know how to invest. If not, you need to shout out Marco December Douglas, man, a.k.a. Stock Goat. Get at him, man. You know, you need to message him, sign up. Y'all know what it is. Marco December Douglas. Stock Goat, man. Get at him, man. Learn what you're doing. Learn how to make your money grow. Invest for your family. Invest in the future. You know what I mean? Don't be just depending on these little checks you get every week or whatever from that 9 to 5, man. You got to invest in the future. And that's from the homie Ice Cube, man. That's right. DeMarco December Douglas, man. Gets down, baby. Y'all know what it is. Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. So it looks like definitely people are excited and pumped for this. Tillery says, that's why I asked about BNB, LOL, Vegas, ENU token, buy it up. Gotta add more. I'm a mod for the Telegram too, bro. So yeah, so it looks like Tillery is a mod for Vegas ENU, and as well he's a mod for December DeMarcus. Is this his name? December the Marco. So for all those that don't know, he's a YouTuber. He's been here in the space for a while, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Since the last bull run, I could be wrong. Oh shit, let me lower this thing down. Let me lower that down. Is the music too loud? Is that perfect? Yeah, so December de Marcos, December de Marco. I think I spelled his name right. So he's another YouTuber, and I believe this is the token that he's launching. So if you guys want to go ahead and learn more, a little bit more about that token, I have been following up on Twitter as well. You can go ahead and check out his channel. This is his channel right here. He covers mostly a lot of Shiba Inu, from what I've noticed, a lot of bone and a lot of that stuff. So if you are interested into jumping into Vegas Inu token, I believe it's called Vegas Inu token, definitely go ahead and take a look at his channel. Like I mentioned, it is his token that he is launching, and for that reason, that's why I'm just throwing some money in. I'm going to go ahead and throw in some money. I do advise everybody, obviously none of this is financial advice, and most importantly, only invest in where you're willing to lose. I'm going to go ahead and throw in a few bucks, maybe 50 bucks, maybe 100 bucks. I don't know. It just depends on what I'm feeling comfortable with. And if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and check out his channel. You can go ahead and find out a little bit more information about that. It seems like Tillery is on mod on both his channels, his YouTube channel and the Telegram for the token that's coming out. So definitely go ahead and check out his channel. You'll find out a little bit more about what he has going on. And as well, you can go ahead and follow them on Twitter. I don't remember their Twitter. I am following their Twitter, but I don't have it on hand. Yeah, so I do want to go ahead and say I'm not sponsored or any shape or form affiliated with this token, but I am, just buying in just to go ahead and support another content creator, man. That's really the only reason why I'm buying it. That's really the only reason why I'm buying in is just to go ahead and support another content creator. That's what this space is all about, guys. This space is all about helping each other out, supporting one another, and it tells you right here what they got going on. So you can go ahead and follow their Twitter right here, Vegas Inu token, and you can find out a little bit more information about this token right here. Like I said, I don't know much about the token. I'm in the Telegram. I really don't check it. I'm not really I'm just waiting just for the pre-sale, and I'm just gonna buy, and that's pretty much it. I'm only buying just to go ahead and support December DeMarco. I don't know him. I'm not affiliated with him. I'm not affiliated with the token. None of this is financial advice. Always do your own research, but I'm only doing it just to go ahead and support another fellow content creator like myself. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Volume is low. Yeah, I tried putting up the volume as much as possible on that ice cube thing, but that was like the most I was able to do. So yeah, be on the lookout for that, guys. This is the reason why I'm cheering on even for Wall Street memes. Whatever the case it does, I do think a lot of these meme tokens will go ahead and be launching. It seems like a lot of tokens are. It seems like some sort of maybe meme coin season is going, and this is the other token that I will be buying into. There's a lot of hype going on. The pre-sale does end in 3 hours. Like I mentioned, I am not in no way, shape, or form associated with any of these tokens. Always do your own research, and I'm only buying in just to go ahead and jump into the hype, man. That's really what I'm doing. Trust me, if I was to go ahead and get paid on any of these platforms or any tokens, I'll be straight up front with all of you. I do have, obviously I am partnered up with Dubby and MEXC. That's why I push those platforms a lot. But any of these platforms, when it comes to tokens, I'm not associated with any of them. None of it's financial advice. Always, always, always do your own research and don't invest no more than you're willing to lose. Like on this token right here and DeMarcus token, I'm probably only gonna throw in $100, bro. Why? Because that's the amount that I'm comfortable losing. I'm comfortable YOLOing $100. I might throw $300 into this. I don't know. I don't know. I'm feeling a lot of hype on this token. Safe from and it's a fair launch. I really don't care about none of this KYC, none of this audit, man. Honestly, to me it doesn't matter. I think it's if they're gonna scam you, they're gonna scam you. So don't rely too much on the KYC, bro. Like don't rely on that. The audit, these are all just like illusions to sell you more on why you should be bullish, right? But based on what I've done my research on quickly, I was checking out the engagement of what they got going on, and I've shared the project with a few of you. I think this is going to do well. I don't know. That's what I think. And you're seeing a lot of people are interacting with it. A lot of other influencers are posting it. They're pushing it. And maybe it's because they're getting paid. I don't know. Maybe they're pushing it because they're getting paid, right? But I'm going to go ahead and throw in a few bucks in here. See what goes on. At the max I'll throw in was 300 bucks. Probably more than likely I should only stick to 100 bucks because I don't believe in these pre-sales, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been getting wrecked so many times when it comes to these pre-sales, especially on pink sale. Like most of them, 99% of them on the tokens on pink sale, they're mostly scams, and maybe 1% of them are good. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance. I'm gonna throw in 300 bucks, maybe 100 bucks. I know for sure 100 bucks. I'm gonna throw in this project. 300 bucks, I don't know. I'm gonna have to really think about it, but it tells you right here what they do. So biggest launch, returning to the roots. I think it's because of the hype with SafeMoon, if I'm not mistaken. Proactive marketing, no taxes, which you know how much I don't like. When I see a team with no taxes, this worries me because I'm like, how are you gonna pay for it? You're gonna have to probably sell team tokens is what's gonna happen. 1 year liquidity locked, contract renounce, which guys, it's all BS. It doesn't matter. Contract renounce doesn't matter. If you could go ahead and do a slow liquidity rug, is when they go ahead and sell you on the dream of the contract renounce and the liquidity locked. But what they do is they just slowly pull the rug on you for 1 year. So they're gonna do that for 1 year. I'm not sure if they're gonna pull the rug. I'm just saying. Keep all of this in mind. The audit, the KYC doesn't freaking matter, bro. The 1 year liquidity lock doesn't matter. The no taxes really concerns me a lot. The contract renounce doesn't matter. None of this shit matters. This is all bullshit. I'm gonna be on front. All this shit is bullshit right here. This is all BS. It doesn't mean you can't make money on it, right? So my goal, if I throw in 300 bucks or 100 bucks and it 20x's, because they're saying that it's going to be the initial market cap is going to be $462,000, and this pre-sale is going to end in about 3 hours. So I'm going to be cutting the stream short in about probably 30 more minutes because I need to create a new wallet. I need to go ahead and move money around, and I always suggest you guys to start with the new wallet, right? Don't connect your cold wallet. Don't do any of that. Start a new fresh wallet just in case this is like a full complete scam and they scam us out of our tokens. You're doing it on a fresh wallet that has nothing attached, no NFTs, no other cryptocurrencies when you're connecting, because you're gonna have to connect your wallet, guys. It doesn't matter that it's pink cell finance. You have to go ahead and keep your security very like strong, guys. You don't want to go ahead and leave any vulnerabilities out. So I would suggest you that if you are going to jump into this kind of token, which I am, like I mentioned, not associated, not affiliated, I don't know anything about this token. I'm just blindly jumping in because of the hype that I feel and I see. I don't know, something tells me to buy. I have a gut instinct that tells me to buy. So that's the only reason why I'm doing it, and that is like the worst thing you could ever freaking do. So if you do decide to buy, make sure to click on a clean wallet and go on the correct website, pinksale.finance. I'm not even going to go ahead and provide you the links, guys, because like I said, I don't want to encourage any of this behavior. I don't know, but if you are watching this is what I'm thinking of buying in the next couple hours. I'm gonna throw in probably 100 bucks, more than likely, like 99% sure I'm gonna throw in $100. If I'm feeling for any reason more lucky, I'm gonna throw in $300. But that's the only amount I'm willing to lose. I'm willing to lose $300 max, and that's it. If at 20 to 30 X's, I'm gonna take my nut, make my money, and I'm bouncing out. On to the next. That's the way you need to treat when it comes to a lot of these tokens. Tillery says nobody is getting paid that I know of, fam. On which one? On SafeRum? Yeah, all of this is BS, man. I don't know, man. Like I'm telling you, like I take everything of this in a crypto sector with a grain of salt, man. I take all of this information with a grain of salt. Like I'm not gonna go ahead and trust some influencer that I follow on Twitter for a token like this to go ahead and tell me that we're good. You could go ahead and go back to a lot of these influencers, even some projects that I've talked about that were going to be bullish that I thought have rug pulled or you know what I mean, or dumped. So that's why with me, when it comes to meme tokens, I do see the opportunity when it comes to them, but I'm like probably like the biggest bear when it comes to shit coins now. Like I'm more like, I don't believe any of this shit, man. I don't believe any of this shit. I don't believe any of it. If it happens, if they push it to what they're saying and their goal is, it says marketers push their previous onboarded projects to 300+ K holders. Whatever, bro. I don't care. That's BS, dude. It doesn't matter. None of this shit should matter to you guys, by the way. You guys should understand that none of this shit matters. It doesn't matter. It's that simple. Don't overanalyze it. Don't overthink it. This is the reason why I'm just gonna jump in. Because there's nothing to analyze, man. There's really nothing to go ahead and tell you that this is 100% going to go ahead and moon. Do I think it's gonna moon? Yes. I do think it's gonna moon. But in reality, none of this shit matters to me. I don't care. This shit's not gonna convince me to go ahead and put my life savings into any of this. It doesn't. Certic audit, dude, that's like the biggest BS. In order for Certic audit, you have to pay anywhere between $20,000 to $30,000, and all it does is just checks for any vulnerabilities on the smart contract. That's all it does. There's nothing really bullish about that. Does it make you feel safer that there might not be a honeypot or a rug pull? I guess, but there's ways to go ahead and mimic the smart contract to go ahead and show certain actions to not bring up as red flags. Oh no, I'm not talking about Vegas Inu token, bro. I was just saying that I'm letting everybody know that I'm not associated with Vegas Inu token, nor am I getting paid to talk about them, is what I'm saying. Like I mentioned, like for me, I obviously I need to say this, obviously with disclaimers with anything that I'm involved. I have to pretty much, I don't want to say it's by law, but not only is it ethical, but on YouTube guidelines, you do need to go ahead and announce anything that you are associated with, whether you're getting paid or not. And that's why I'm announcing to everybody that I'm not associated, nor am I getting paid with Vegas Inu token, but I am bullish just because the market is launching it, man. I'm just showing support to another influencer. That's the only reason why I'm buying. Realistically, I'm not buying no other reason. Like I don't care if they do the best freaking casino ever. I don't care if they launch some sort of giveaway in Vegas. I don't care. I'm only buying it to go ahead and support another crypto influencer. Same thing with Safe Run. I don't give a fuck about any of this. Like this is my first time actually looking at the chart. And I was already looking at the website, and I was already debating on buying this token. And I haven't even looked at the chart once. I just said, I'm going to buy, and that's it. Because I understand sometimes the hype, and I saw their telegrams pumping. Like I don't know. I have a feeling, guys. That's all. I have a feeling. Enough said. I have a very strong feeling that this thing's going to do well. And that's the only reason why I'm buying Safe Rum as well, too. So, like I mentioned, we're going to go ahead and see. I'm going to be buying this token in the next, I have about 2 hours now and about 1 minute and 27 seconds. So I will be buying some of that. We're going to go to see where things go. I think we're getting closer to some sort of a bullish run. And now let's go ahead and talk about Bitcoin, right? Because Bitcoin has a lot of influence about everything that we just talked about literally today and right now. And with Bitcoin, one thing and one reason that I'm very, very bullish and I'm really looking forward to is the fact that if you zoom out on the daily, we can go ahead and see that these were previous areas of resistance. We actually got rejected here back in August. Then we had another one right here back in September. We ended up getting rejected, and we finally broke freaking resistance literally towards the end of September. And this is the reason why I'm very bullish, guys. I'm bullish on Bitcoin because we finally broke that very strong area of resistance that we've been struggling to. I'm not saying that it's like the most bullish thing right now that I'm looking at, because honestly, this could literally just be a total fake out and could go the opposite way and just break all the way down to the downside. In my opinion, I doubt it. But we do have till the end of Friday, to go ahead and see where things go with Bitcoin. We're going to go ahead and see if Bitcoin is going to be able to hold this area of support. As long as we hold this area of support, guys, we're going to be really, really bullish. You know what I mean? We're going to be even more bullish. Can we go ahead and dump down potentially down to this area right here around the 26 or even the 26,000 right here? Can we dump right here and then pump? Yeah, we could. But ideally, I'm going to be honest, I would like to go ahead and see it hold this support because we've been holding this area of support for about 1, 2, 3, and we're going to be going on to the 4th day. So we have by tomorrow, Friday, to really give us a better indicator. Is Bitcoin going to pump to the upside, or is it going to crash and dump all the way down? So this is one of the reasons why I'm very bullish. And obviously, if Bitcoin does get a movement to the upside, guys, literally we're gonna have all the moon boys on Twitter cheering about the next bull run starting. And I think this is what's going to cause Bitcoin to go up even higher. So I do think that we will be approaching, its previous high was 28,140. I do think that we could be approaching the $29,000 hopefully by the end of this week, starting next Monday. Hopefully we get some sort of movement. So ideally by Friday, we would like to go ahead and see some sort of momentum, which is tomorrow. We would like to go ahead and see whether this is going to go up or if it's going to go down. By tomorrow, we'll go ahead and have a better analysis to go ahead and indicate where the markets are going. But if they go as I believe they're going to go, I think this might go ahead and pump up even higher. And if we do go ahead and touch this $29,000, guys, Bitcoin will go ahead and be approaching the levels of $40,000. And this is the reason why I'm extremely bullish, guys. As you see, in my opinion, we've been in this kind of uptrend now ever since we broke from this downtrend. We do see that uptrend coming up, and as long as we continue to make higher highs as we do a staircase effect leading all the way up, then we're going to go ahead and approach that $40,000 Bitcoin, and that means we're getting closer to a bull run. Doesn't mean we're in a bull run. Doesn't mean we're in a bull run. It doesn't mean that as soon as we touch $40,000, a bull run's going to happen. Like I mentioned, I think some sort of scenario like this is going to happen, in my opinion. But then again, another thing that I got to tell you is that this does look like a massive cup and handle pattern, guys. In my opinion, this does seem like a massive cup and handle pattern forming, and this could be the squeeze to the upside and actually seeing Bitcoin approaching the $70,000 area. So we could be seeing actually $70,000 Bitcoin around the future. I don't know. Maybe by April, maybe by May. I don't know. No one really knows. But this does seem like some sort of a cup and handle pattern forming. So we're going to go ahead and see where things go moving forward. Dude, my nose is like freaking itchy. It's like allergies are kicking in, bro. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and see where things are moving forward, guys. This is the reason why I'm extremely bullish right now with Bitcoin. Obviously, this could go ahead and do the opposite because this does kind of also seem like a head and shoulders pattern forming. So hopefully it's not a fake out dropping down to $19,000 Bitcoin, and then that means it's going to be a longer time to go ahead and enter that bull run that we want, or bullish momentum. But like I said, so far right now we haven't really seen anything bearish, in my opinion. Even if you look at the RSI on the weekly, you do see that even with this kind of like, you know, cup and handle forming, we are getting closer to cross and to have that breakout to the upside. So it's nothing but bullish indicators, in my opinion, and that's going on with the DXY as well, right? So if the DXY does what we're thinking it's probably going to do, we're definitely going to go ahead and see some sort of a follow when it comes to Bitcoin right here, right? Because we're seeing this go on right now in action. Doesn't mean that the DXY can't go ahead and pump to the 107 or could pump to the 108. It could definitely go ahead and happen, but I do think that tomorrow we might have some sort of another red day on the DXY, and I think that's going to be actually very, very bullish for the DXY, because I think the DXY, it's currently right now overextended, as we can see on the RSI, and that means that we need a breather on the DXY in order for the DXY to go up higher. So realistically, we need the DXY to dump in order for Bitcoin to, we need the DXY to dump in order for the DXY to go up higher. So I do think that this sort of movement is going to happen. Hopefully we could go ahead and see it drop down below to the 104. It doesn't mean it can't climb back up, but during that meantime, I think that's going to mean that Bitcoin will go ahead and approach that $29,000 area. And as soon as we touch $29,000 area, guys, people are going to be so bullish. People are going to be super bullish, and it's going to push the market up even further. So ideally, I would like to go ahead and see the DXY dump down. I think it's the most healthiest thing for the DXY to go ahead and do this sort of approach where it does dump down to the 104 and then staircase on the way back up. And I think if the DXY does dump down, that's going to cause Bitcoin to go to $29,000. And as you know, $30,000 and then $40,000, but for the DXY dumping down to this area, it's the bullish thing and the most healthiest thing in my scenario, in my opinion, in order for the DXY to approach the 108 area. And it's all a staircase effect, guys. This is what I think is going to happen. Like I said, none of this is financial advice. It's solely my opinion, but so far with the DXY and a lot of these pumps and dumps, we've been I don't want to say we've been really accurate on it, but we've been somewhat on point with a lot of these things in the market. And I think this is something that's going to happen with the DXY. We're going to go ahead and have it slowly go up to the 112, and then that's during the time that Bitcoin is going to be making new all-time highs as well. And yeah, man, I'm very excited. So definitely looking forward to it. I pretty much said everything that I needed to. I hope all of you enjoyed this stream today. I really do appreciate all of you tuning in today. Make sure to go ahead and smash that like button for me. Right now, we're going to go ahead, just a quick recap of what we talked about. We're going to go ahead and see where Wall Street memes actually happens in the next coming hours. The Asian markets open in around 2 more hours. So we have 2 more hours to really identify where Wall Street memes is going to be heading. Is it going to be to the upside or to the downside? And the same thing with Bitcoin. We have till tomorrow. So ideally, we would want to go ahead and see some sort of movement with Wall Street memes and Bitcoin by tomorrow on Friday. We should get a better understanding of whether this is going to go to the upside or to the downside. But that's pretty much it. And we're going to go ahead and see where DXY goes. But yeah, man, I hope all of you have a wonderful day today. Like I mentioned, I will be aping in onto Safe Room, I believe it's called. 2 more hours left in the pre-sale. Go ahead and check it out on pinksale.finance. Like I mentioned, I'm not associated with them. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm not getting paid. I'm not endorsed by them. So this is a token that I'm going to be aping into. And then the other token that we mentioned is Vegas token Inu, which is another influencer in the space. December DeMarcus, a YouTuber that really does talk a lot about Shiba, that is pushing out this project. So in the meantime, I will go ahead and keep your eyes glued on these 2 projects. Maybe a little bit of alpha, I don't know. Might be worth taking a look. Like I mentioned, only invest where you're willing to lose. And I'm not associated with any of these projects, but I am looking to go ahead and throw in a little bit of money. Like I said, at the max, I'm going to throw in between both projects $100 each, because that's what I feel comfortable losing, right? So always invest where you're willing to lose. All of these are 100% gambles. And yeah, always go ahead and do your own research. I hope all of you have a wonderful day today. Great night, great morning, good afternoon. Make sure to go ahead and follow me on Twitter, Altcoin John. Go ahead and reach out to me, send me a message. And I'm going to go ahead and end this stream now. Make sure to go ahead and support the channel by using my MEXC link down below. No KYC, takes less than 3 seconds to create an account, all the way up to $20,000 in sign-up bonuses. Support the channel as well by using my W link down below or using code Pepe2 on checkout to go ahead and get 10% off. I hope all of you have a wonderful day today. Make sure to go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me.